Trump is just when you think he can't go more nuts, he does it again.
The thing with Trump is that he's putting forth something that people respond to and that would make a lot of people famous and what make a lot of people money. And that is lack of shame. He has no shame. Like, look at Madonna. I mean, singing, dancing pretty good, but she has no shame. And that's what makes her so popular, because people respond to that. They respect somebody. Like, look at what Kanye West does right now. It's like no shame. Or the Kardashians, they have no shame. And Trump, when you go into a Republican primary debate and start criticizing the great George Bush, who little Marco Rubio thanks God every day that he was president, when the towers went down, Trump has no shame, and it's working for him. He's at that point where it's just like, yeah, Trump.
Would you like your president to at least seem a little presidential, or what's your take?
Being presidential now is different than being presidential before. Martin O'Malley was your prototypical 90s candidate. Since Democrats are usually a little more on the edge than Republicans, that got rejected hardcore. And now you've got guys like sweet little Marco Rubio and, Bush sucks, and Cruz, and they've all got this typical 90s candidate delivery. And Trump has no shame. He just comes out and wings it and says whatever, and that's what people respond to more than ever.
I would like to hope that we could have someone who is at least a gentleman. I mean, the guy he doesn't understand the concept of that word.
I think it less responds to how crazy Trump is to just how lame the Republican candidates are. Because if there was any decent candidate, none of this would be happening.
You hit the nail on the head. It's like he's the one that this is the best of the bunch, because at least maybe that is how lame the Republicans.
Well, and once again, you know what? This all goes back to campaign finance, because all those other guys are bought, and they can't be off the cuff, and they can't be spontaneous, and they can't be shameless like Trump is, because they're all bought, and they all have no opinions of their own, and they're doing 90s style campaigning, and they're in this little box, and they can't do anything, and so Trump can just run wild.